Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? And if you're new to my channel, welcome, subscribe, and like so the video will go out to more people. Happy Super Bowl Sunday! Are y'all ready for this Super Bowl? Are you hosting a party? I'm going to a party. I'm so glad I'm not hosting it. But my daughter asked us to go to her house, and I think she's making nachos, so that should be good. Who are you rooting for? I'm going to root for the Chiefs. Go Chiefs. I know a lot of people are rooting for the Eagles, though. They think it's time for somebody else to win the Super Bowl, right? Well, may the best team win, and I hope that it's a really good show. I'm going to enjoy it, that's for sure. I love watching Kansas play because I love that Mahomes. I think he's such a super guy all the way around. I just love him. So, he's doing his fingers like this. I don't know what he's doing, but he's a great quarterback. I bought a cookie cake, with the little helmets on it, Eagles and Kansas City from HEB. So that's my contribution to the party. And oh, Addie Cat was sick on Friday. I was going to do a reading, and she was sick. When I woke up, she sleeps right next to me on the bed right here, and she had come to my head a couple of times. She'll wake me up. She bites my hair and stuff. And she'd done that a little bit, but not too much. And when we got up and started making the bed, she was right here at the foot of my bed, and she just started throwing up on my bed. But it was just clear bile. She has food out all night long, so I know if a cat gets really, really hungry, sometimes they'll throw up bile. She doesn't do that, or hasn't ever done that since I've had her. And then I found bile thrown up on this side of my bed and on the other side of the bed. There was pools of bile, and she did not feel good at all on Friday. As a matter of fact, we left briefly just to go to the gym to get some exercise, so we were gone for maybe an hour. And she stayed in my closet. She has a little place. I put my jacket down on a bin that I have in there, and she lays on my jacket in there. And usually she goes in there just for a few minutes just to play, hide and seek like. But she stayed in there the whole time we were gone. She was in the closet. So she didn't want to be around the other cats or the dogs or nothing. She was like, "Don't mess with me. I'm not feeling good." But on Saturday, I mean, by the nighttime, she was okay. She never stopped drinking or eating or anything, so I knew she was all right. And she's back to her old self. So I don't know what it was. There she is. She must hear me talking about her. And I don't know what was wrong with her. I don't know if she ate a bug. I don't know. She doesn't go outside very much. She may walk outside, but she'll sit on the deck or she'll sit on the grass for a minute and then she comes right back in. She don't go anywhere, nothing, but she could eat a bug or maybe some kind of grass or something that didn't, I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe a fur ball was stuck. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm just thankful she's okay now. Anyway, how do y'all like that new DNC chair, Ken Martin? I ought to take a look at him and do a reading on him. I'm going to do some readings here. There's that special election coming up on April 1st, and that's with, I have the names here, or I would never be able to remember them. Gayle, Belmont, and Josh Wheel. Josh Wheel, he's a 35-year-old teacher. He looks so friendly and nice. I mean, Gayle does too, but if y'all want to go and help them out, you can make a donation. Hers is gayforcongress.com. You can make a donation, and his is joshwheel.us. So if you want to make a donation to them, because that could change the game if we could flip the seats. But they're very, very red districts, and Gaye is running in Matt Gaetz' district. They they had Matt Gaetz, so their standards are low. Very, very low, but they're both very red districts. But I know that a lot of people in Florida are not really happy about what's going on with immigration and all. DeSantis said immigration, ICE, and all that, that they can go in the schools. He's fine with them. Addie cat got up here on my desk, and now she's pushing on my computer. Come on, baby. She wants some attention. Okay, so let's take a look at Gay. So I will start shuffling the cards, see if we can get a little information to see how the race will go for Gay. She is running against Jimmy Patronis. Is that how you say his name? Patronis? Patron. And, oh, Trump has lost so many cases in the court. They're just coming one by one. The judges are getting sick of his mess of rot that he's doing all these illegal things that Doge and, trying to get rid of the employees and everything, all federal employees. And last time I think I said I said the federal employees of one area, but all the federal employees, they're trying to oust all of them. I have a lot of people that are sending me messages and telling me, bad, horrible stories that it's just, they don't care what they do to people. They don't care if they destroy their lives. But right now, all the employees are safe. Like the USAID employees, they had told them, I don't know, a couple, 2,200 of them or something like that, you're on leave. And a judge stepped in and said, no, you can't do that. So they're all safe for right now until, everything goes through. And then Doge, Musk, he can't go into the Treasury at all now. And they're supposed to delete anything that they downloaded, which I don't believe they will, but that's what they were told. I look at it like this, and I'm sure y'all do also. Whatever is happening in the courts and whatever, the judges tell them to do, they're going to look at the DOJ and say, are you going to enforce this? And they know that she's on Trump's side. So what's going to happen? They have to go to the Supreme Court to get any kind of ruling? I guess so. But hopefully the Supreme Court will say, lower courts, that's in your, that's your jurisdiction. So hopefully that'll stay like that. But they're not worried about anything because, look, Trump pardons everybody. So even if Elon Musk got into trouble and they put him in jail, he'd say, well, Trump's going to pardon me. So who cares? What's the problem? I got all the money in the world. I can bond out. He's just, yeah, that's what happens when you have too much money, way too much money. Can you imagine the good that man could do with his money? Imagine the good things he could do instead of trying to take away money from countries that we're helping out. All these countries that we're helping out, he wants to stop helping them. Imagine what he could do with his money, all the good that he could do. It's so sad. I mean, why does anybody want that much wealth? Why? When you don't have enough, you have more money than you can ever spend. It's just a power trip. It's just a power trip. That's it. All right, let me put these cards out and I'll read them to y'all. Okay, let me get it done. Okay, so I have them all laid out here. I just laid out a few just to see what's going on there, to see if she has any chance at all. I know she's going to get a lot of donations from all over the United States, so that's a good thing. And they say donations can help, but if it's a red district and the only people that are voting are Republicans, what can you, I don't know what can be done. I really don't. The first card I pulled is the Justice card. So, justice will be served. That's for sure. So I hope that's a good thing because, what's justice to me and what's justice to the Republicans are two different things, but justice will be served. It will be a fair election, put it that way. So there's not going to be any hanky-panky going on. So that's good. Crossing over is 6 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 8 of Swords. It's like it's like she gets off to a difficult start. And the people are understanding what this election, what Trump is doing, and it's actually hurting their community. And they realize that the choices that they've made have consequences. Okay, and I don't think that a lot of them like what's happening. So there's a little bit of hope there. That's a little bit of hope. Anytime we see the Eight of Swords, we know that this is because of choices people made. That's where they're at. This cat, she's right here. Overlooking the situation. This is Six of Swords. And so it looks like I said, it looks like things get better because, she was really, really far behind in the polls, but then it started getting better and better because of all these things that Trump has done, all these, what do you call them? Executive orders, all the things that he's trying to do with Doge and all. And that's having an impact on her being elected. So it is getting better for her. It's looking better for her. Put it that way. It's looking better than it was when she first got nominated. So the people feel good about electing her. And this is, I feel pretty good about it. I think the people feel good about it, and they like her, obviously. So that's good. That is good. This is the near outcome. This is King of Cups. So there's a lot more people. This is about a balance of emotion and intellect, right? That's what the King of Cups is all about. So there's a lot more people that are tuning into their spirituality, and their instinct is to vote for her because of all the things that are going on, and they want to calm everything down and stop, all this chaos that's going on. But on the other hand, there's a lot of Republicans. So this is about a balance, right? And they want to trust Trump, and they do, and they voted for him. So they're like, well, he's only been in office for 3 weeks, maybe. So maybe we need to give him more time to see what he's going to actually do. And even though they know that what they should do is really vote for her and, calm this whole situation down and give Congress an even play, But I feel like I think she's going to get beat. I feel like that because it's such a red district, but there's a lot of balancing going on. There's a lot of people that are, maybe it's really close, which, I even doubt that it's going to be really close, but it looks like with that balance thing going on, it looks like there's a lot of things, emotional things going on in people's mind right now because of what Trump is doing. But I hope that people will tune into their heart. Whenever we do a reading, we're reading the energy right now. So that's the energy that's going on right now. There's a lot of people that don't like what's going on. There's a lot of people that are all this emotion. So that's what the reading is all about. We're feeling all this emotion, and people want her to win, but maybe that's people that are not in that district, right? So, all right, let's take a look at Josh Wheel. Let's get the cards back in order here and start shuffling them up for Josh. I would like to look at that Ken Martin too, see if he's going to do any good for the DNC. Hopefully he will. All right, let me shuffle these cards up. Okay, so I laid out the cards. The first card that I pulled is Ace of Cups. So there's an opportunity for him to be able to win. I thought, wow, he's running against Randy Fine. And I don't really know these people or this district or anything, just that it is a red district. It's District 6, 6th district. But there's an opportunity here for him to be able to win. So that's good. That's the start. Very good opportunity. Crossing over is the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is about hold him back. So there may be a lot of people that aren't even going to vote. Why wouldn't you vote? But people are they're they're starting to stop listening to all this politics because there's only so much people can take, and they're just starting to shut it off. And that may be a good thing for Josh Wheel. That may be really good that he'll be able to hang in there because people aren't paying attention to this election. I don't know why they wouldn't be, because everybody's talking about it like crazy, but that's what I'm getting here. They're just kind of like, we're sick of hearing about the election. We're sick of all of this. Maybe they're sick of what's going on with the Trump administration. Now, the next card that I pulled is Six of Cups. I think Josh Will lives in that district, and Randy Fine, I don't think he lives in that district. So that may give him a little bit of extra when it comes to winning that district. This is welcome. This is welcome. That they're really liking Josh Will, and they're welcoming him. So that's great. That's fantastic. Okay, well, now I have a not so great card coming up here. Three of Swords. So this is a card of loss, of heartbreak, of sadness. And the next card that I have is a card of victory, and that's in the future. This was like in the foundation of the situation. So this could, all this loss and heartbreak, all this stuff that's going on inside Florida, maybe that's what this card is speaking about. All the difficulty, all the immigration, ICE going out, and all the things DeSantis has done, banning books and all kinds of crazy stuff, just chaos in Florida. And this may be driving him to be elected, because this is a card of victory. The Chariot is victory. So I'm a little bit confused here, but it looks like he has a really good chance of winning this seat. I saw a picture of him, and I just got such a good feeling of him. Go look at his picture, this Josh Wheel. He's so young, and he just exudes this wonderful energy. He has beautiful energy, he really does. So I think the sadness and the loss is what the people have been feeling in this district. And maybe they're just sad about all the things that have happened, and they want to get somebody fresh and new. And maybe they don't want to elect Randy Fine. So hopefully that's what this means, if I've read the cards right. So it looks good for Randy Fine. For Josh Will, and not so good for Randy Fine. So hopefully it'll stay that way. And all we can do is send our support to both of them. So what we do, of course, we're going to pray for them and ask God to bless them, and for the greater good of all, that they are able to win their seats, right? And we can imagine that and think about it and see them winning and taking their place in Congress. The more we can imagine it and think it, the more we can manifest it. So let's do that, okay? That's what we can do. Y'all are really good at manifesting things, so do it. I know y'all can do this. You can change the outcome of anything. I'm going to shuffle up these cards again and take a look at new DNC there, Ken Martin. Let's take a look and see how he's going to perform, if he's going to do a good job. Is he going to do a good job for the Democrats? He sounds good. I've seen some interviews that he had and everything. He sounds really good. So let's take a look at him. Is he going to make a difference? That's what we want to know. Is Ken Martin going to make a difference? How is he going to do? How is Ken Martin going to do? Is he going to be beneficial to the Democrats, especially in the next election? That's 2026, right? That's a long time from now. Although time goes by really, really fast. Real, it does. It goes by really fast. But Trump is inundating us so much every day, and it seems like it's 24 hours a day. It doesn't even seem like that man sleeps. I swear he's got to be sniffing something because he's an old man and he has no sleep, none. And I guess he's been like that all his life. He's just goes. Have y'all noticed how much that man has aged since he was president last time? He just looks like a totally different person. He really does. So, I'm gonna lay out the cards here. See how Ken Martin's gonna do. Well, everybody's he's got the judgment card first, so everybody is they're rooting for him, and believe me, he's got a target on him. Everybody wants to see what he's going to do and how he's going to do it. They're all going to be judging him. They're going to, I mean, everybody is. Everybody's looking at him. Everybody's judging him. And it's going to be kind of difficult for him because he's being scrutinized so closely by everyone. So that, but maybe it's pressure, it's peer pressure. It's pressure, but it may be a good thing. Maybe if you put more pressure on a person, maybe they'll do better, right? Hopefully. Sorry, my husband opened the door. He's like, "Are you ready to go? I want to leave a little bit early." He wants to stop at the store on the way to my daughter's house. Crossing over is Two of Wands. So he's going to be real creative. He's got some choices to make. That's what this means. He's going to be really thinking outside the box, and he's going to do things differently. He's got different messaging, and he's going to, you see how he's holding the world? He's going to get the message out to everybody. That's what they're going to do. They're going to make sure everybody hears the message that the Democrats have. Not just Democrats, but Republicans too. They want the message to get out to everybody. So that's what his job is, and that's what he's going to do. But he's going to do it in a little bit more creative way. Overlooking is the Lovers card. The Lovers card, since we're not doing a love reading, so this is about working with another person that can be really helpful, or others, a group of people. So that the choices that he makes, how he works with others, is going to be a big way for him to change the things that are going on, the way that their messaging is getting out and what the Democrats are doing. So maybe he's going to form another group. Maybe it's some other kind of group that they haven't had before. So I feel like he's making choices that are going to be good, so that people can respect the Democrats, because we're loving people. We're very kind and loving people, and they're acting like being woke and being loving and kind is wrong. So that messaging has just that the Republicans got out that we're woke and that's a bad thing. I think he's going to change that. He's doing some things to change that. I don't know how exactly he's going to do it, but he's working closely with others to change that message of love that we all have for everybody, because we do. We care about everybody. We're like always rooting for the underdogs, right? And he's going to change that woke messaging. It's not a bad thing to be woke. Maybe I guess we have to find a new term, and probably he will. We can't use woke anymore. And on my Twitter page, it says I'm awake. That's how I wrote my Twitter page. I am awake. And that's a bad thing if you're a Republican. And I can't believe that. So the thing, the concepts that they were using, he's not going to use them again. He knows he's not going to accept the old ways that the Republicans were getting their messaging out and what they were doing. He's not going to accept that. So it's all going to be new, all brand new. That's what this means. Nope, I don't want to do it that way. He's rejecting all these old ways. He's going to try all all new ways, and he'll be successful. He will be successful. This is Knight of Wands. He's really he's doing everything quickly. See how this is? This is action. He's getting creative and he's getting with it right away. So that's good. I know he's onto it, so I think he's going to do a really good job. These are very good cards for him. So he's in it. He's jumped on the horse and he's ready to go. So it's not like he's just sitting there doing nothing. And you know, even though we loved President Biden, I always will love him, he was not strong and active enough of a president. He did not do the things that were needed. He didn't call on the DOJ and say, you need to take Trump down now before this shit happens. That's what he should have done. You know, the Democrats should have been more active. And this shows that he's going to take a very active role. So thank God, because they need to do that. They need a firecracker. I think he's a firecracker, so that's good. So I think Ken Martin was a good choice for that job. Okay, you guys, so by the time this loads up, it's going to be really close to the Super Bowl, so y'all are going to be there with your chips and your hot dogs or your hamburgers or whatever, a bowl of chili or something, maybe some nachos, and watch the game. Have a great time. I love you all. Oh, and I wanted to tell y'all, I was bragging how warm it was. It was 85 degrees yesterday. We almost turned on the air conditioner. My daughter was complaining. She was like, it's hot. And I'm like, I am not turning on the air conditioner in February. Hell no. My electric bill was $400, y'all, and I'm not turning on the air conditioner. No. So today it's 58 degrees. So now all we got to do is open a window. It's nice and cool. Now I got my jacket back on. My husband, the last 2 days, he's been outside. He's been wearing shorts and a short sleeve shirt. That's how, you know, it was warm. It was a little warmer than a spring because we weren't getting that cold air like in the spring. You'll feel that warm sunshine, but the breeze is a little bit chilly still. No, yesterday it was just warm. Just warm. Look at my hair. It's like getting kind of frizzy. It's got humid out there and my hair's just all frizzing up. I hate that, but what can you do? Anyway, just wanted to tell y'all it's back to winter, so that's winter temperature for us, you know, 50s, 60s, that's normal. So we're back to normal winter. I'm glad it heated up a little bit, but I'm glad it cooled down because if it stayed 85 and then it came into spring, it'd be 100 degrees during spring. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. I can't do that. So, all right, guys, have fun. God bless you all. I know there's lots of people that I'm leaving out that I know that you know my heart goes out to. There's so many things going on in the world, and we're just praying that everything works out for the best. God bless everyone that's in a position of difficulty right now. I love you all. Take care. Enjoy the Super Bowl, and I'll talk to y'all again soon. Do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. Bye for now.